So I derailed myself, but you brought me to a good point because there's so much AI going around, right?
Right.
But AI is still a computer. And there's certain things like if I go to AI and I say, I want to talk about this message, and it might be an important message, maybe a moral message. It doesn't have to be religious or whatever. AI will be like, well, you probably get more people if you didn't say something so harsh and you didn't talk about that topic because people aren't really following that topic right now. And this is, to me, this is a representation of the extroverted thinking mind. This is why I wrote the chapter about artificial intelligence dominance.
With the increase of machine learning, generative artificial intelligence, AI, automation, and algorithm-driven processes used today, there is much hand-wringing about the impacts of these technologies on society. An abundance of journalistic pieces focuses on the fears people have about these processes and their ethical implications. My assumption is there is concern about removing so-called human decision-making from the loop, with people fearing that computers will replace humans at some point. However, the takeover they envision will not result from robots or technology. The greatest threat of AI to American culture lies within the extroverted thinking type. A computer cannot engage in valuation. It can only execute the processes programmed into it. Unlike machines, humans possess the ability to value, to assess, judge, and prioritize based on subjective experiences, profoundly shaped by the awareness of one's mortality. This awareness of life's finitude instills a sense of urgency and significance in human choices, a necessity that not only distinguishes but will always differentiate humans from technology, ensuring that machines will never fully replace human judgment.
Artificial intelligence dominance. It's, oh, we need to do these things to get followers. Get followers to do what? Get followers to get followers. It's the end in itself, man. It's not anything else beyond it. It's like, oh, this is how we make more money. Okay, do you make more money for what?
Right. What are we going to use this money?
There is no for what. There's just the objective results. There's only the more clicks. There's only the more dollars. There's nothing beyond that. And so that's why when I talk about technology, I'm like, yeah, you could do all of these things outside of context. There's just no context.
Yes. You don't have text. You don't have an outcome. You don't have a way to calibrate. There's no standard. And if that is what's happening, then you're going to end up in a place you may hate. You're going to a place you don't know where you're going, and so you don't know if you're going to a place that's going to be terrible. This is a common theme that, like, one of my favorite rap groups would always say, like, look at you. They taught you to aim for nothing, and look, you hit it dead on the button. Like, this is what you're doing. You don't know what you do. You don't know where you're going. You don't know how you're getting there, and then you're just following blindly. And then all of a sudden, people get quote unquote surprised at the fact that things I did didn't work out. And I don't know why. I'm like, you will never know why, because you never thought through what you were doing or why. There was no context.